to Combarro, Combarro. Today I am in the Bay of Pontevedra and we're visiting the beautiful little town of Combarro, one of the most incredibly beautiful fishermen villages here in Galicia. Let me turn the camera around, let me show you a little bit this beautiful village. A village where the river that you see here, oh by the way, beside the river, yeah, beautiful water lilies. My god, they're gorgeous. So anyway, this river, tiny little river, there are many streams like this here, meet the ocean. Really, it's an incredibly beautiful little town, famous for this type of constructions. This is called an horreo, O-R-E-O, horreo. Like Oreo cookie with a double R. All of these are grainers, to storage grain. A long time ago, they used to storage grain, not anymore. But as you can see, we have them here, there. You're gonna see many of them. They were constructed in stone, and the peculiarity is that, as you can see, they're here on this height. Okay, then they have these little rounded flat stones at the bottom, so little mouses cannot go up and get the grain that is on top. And another thing that is very important are all of these little holes that it has, because this was to dry the grain, to dry the corn especially. You have to think that if you have corn, if you have food, you survive. If you didn't have food, you wouldn't survive. Okay, so really it was very useful. So each house would have one of these incredibly beautiful horreos. Besides, we are in part of the Camino de Santiago, one of the routes of the Camino. So we're gonna find crosses everywhere around the little village. As I say, it's a tiny little village. There's population a little bit under 2,000 people. Oh, okay, so really, it's a beautiful town. As I said, part of the Camino. There we go with a yellow arrow. If you follow it, you will reach Santiago. This one is going through the coast. But let me take you to one of the beautiful places, probably the most photographed part of this town. Okay, this is like now that we are on Instagram, everybody, this is probably the most important place in this town, because take a look at all of these houses that they have the horreos. Okay. Now they are, many of them are restaurants. But can you imagine having lunch up here? Isn't it gorgeous? You have the bay, once in a while you have some boats walking in. So really, it's one of those incredible Galician villages. Combarros, it's home of the mussels, home of the octopus. So really the food, if you are a food lover, this is one of your places. There are many restaurants around here, and well, take a look at the bay. I mean, it's really an outstanding bay. Okay, so this is facing the Atlantic Ocean. I think it's really one of the most beautiful corners in Galicia that we will see in the Porto to Santiago tour. Okay, so my friends, just wanted to share a little bit of Combarros with all of you. As you can see, it's a beautiful, gorgeous town, perfect spot to have lunch. My friends, buen camino.